My name's Paul Clintworth and I teach elementary technology integration.
My name is Erin French and I teach grade 8 and grade 9.
Cool. Sure, my name is Paul Rogers and I teach all the multimedia classes.
Sure, my name's Steve Garland. I'm a teacher and administrator here at the school.
Hi, my name is Sam Weiss and I teach in the Key department.
Not just technology for the integration of technology's sake, but more everything from assistive technologies through to really allowing it to become a platform for kids to show their understanding of materials in so many different ways.
So the other thing my students use their technology for is the executive functioning piece, so keeping themselves organized through iCal, through different apps, reminders, things like that.
Not using technology for technology's sake, but using it so that it's integrated into the curriculum and supporting curriculum projects. So it's not learning Excel spreadsheets for the sake of it, but using Excel to show some science results.
Especially because our kids really struggle when it comes to pen and paper. So their course right now in social studies is on iTunes U, which is web-based. They take their notes via sketchnoting method. We use an app called Paper by 53 and their stylist, and they create visual images which highlights and contains the information they need to know.
Not only does it teach them some practical skills, I've got lots of students who take the Photoshop or the 2D animation or other things that we do here and make use of that in their more mainstream classes. So they get those practical skills, but I also find that material like this contributes to their willingness to iterate. And by that I mean so often a kid will try a math problem and it's done. They won't sit there and go back on the same math problem and try it again and try it again in attempts to figure out something that they got wrong.
And can be incredibly intimidating. Students, for the most part, this is an extension of who they are and what they are. So for many faculty, I find that they're resistant to kind of really move into it a little bit because they're behind the curve, if you will.
I know it's going to have to do with creativity. It's going to have to do with thinking outside of that regular little box that students have been in for so long. And most of the problem-solving big questions that these kids are asking, the answers tend to come via the ability to use and manipulate and create with technology.
A lot of my students use their iPads specifically for curating information and then taking that information that they have and creating something with it.
But the most important thing is to be able to create, not to consume and just take other people's information and regurgitate it, but to really create a new product.
There's actually a really neat calculator app that because I work with students with learning disabilities, they need a little bit more tangible and tactile experiences. So there's an app, like a calculator app, where they're actually physically writing in the numbers with their finger rather than having to type. And so little things like that really help them out and just kind of level the playing field for them.